Matthew 17:14-20. Greater than a man came up to Jesus, knelt down before him, and said, Lord, have pity on my son, who is a lunatic and suffers severely. Often he falls into fire, and often into water. I brought him to your disciples, but they could not cure him. Jesus said in reply, O faithless and perverse generation, how long will I be with you? How long will I endure you? Bring the boy here to me. Jesus rebuked him, and the demon came out of him, and from that hour the boy was cured. Then the disciples approached Jesus in private and said, Why could we not drive it out? He said to them, Because of your little faith. Amen, I say to you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, Move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Reflection. The power of even a little faith. In today's gospel, we encounter a powerful healing moment, but also a moment of disappointment, teaching, and faith correction. A father brings his suffering son to Jesus after the disciples fail to heal him. Jesus' response seems harsh, O faithless and perverse generation. But what he says next, and how he heals the boy, reveals something deeper. This was not just about healing, it was about trusting in God even when we do not understand. The disciples were confused. They had cast out demons before. Why couldn't they this time? Jesus gives them a simple yet profound answer. Because of your little faith. And then he says something that should shake us awake. If you have faith the size of a mustard seed, nothing will be impossible for you. This passage teaches us two major truths. 1. Faith is not about size, but sincerity. A mustard seed is tiny, but it's alive and growing. Jesus is not asking for giant, flashy faith. He is asking for real faith, even if small, faith that is alive, that is acted upon, and that grows over time. 2. We cannot rely on ourselves. The disciples likely approached the healing thinking they could do it like before, on their own strength, out of habit, or routine. But Jesus reminds them, that true miracles and real breakthroughs only come when we are fully dependent on God. Without Him, we are powerless. Sparkle's life application. Are there mountains in your life that seem immovable? Sickness, fear, broken relationships, doubt, or struggles you've prayed about but still face? Today, Jesus reminds you, don't focus on how big the mountain is, focus on how faithful God is. Even faith the size of a mustard seed, when placed in God's hands, can do the impossible. But also ask yourself, are you praying out of routine, or with a heart that truly trusts? Are you facing challenges with your own strength, or with reliance on God? This passage calls us to return to the basics: childlike trust, persistent prayer, and humble dependence on God. Prayer. Lord, increase my faith. Even if my faith is small, let it be sincere and alive. Teach me to depend on you completely and to believe in your power, not mine. When I am weak, you are strong. I trust in you. Amen.